Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is finally time to start hyping up Clementine's return into the world of The Walking Dead. What is up, SmackNPie? SmackNPie here, and welcome back to another Walking Dead video on the channel. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we've had Xbox Expo panel where Robert Kirkman and other peeps behind Skybound and Skybound Comics were there answering questions. All of that good stuff was happening, and we're only going to tackle Clementine aspect of it. I would advise you to go and check out all of it because it is really interesting. Dom the Bomb, of course, one of my good friends, the OG in the Walking Dead community, the man himself has been updating his Twitter on this aspect. You can go and follow him on Twitter. I'm pretty sure you are. But here is the TLDR for everything related to Clementine that has happened from the Skybound Expo. Let's get into it. So, number one, it has been confirmed, ladies and gentlemen, that this Clementine's appearance in the comics is not just for let's get some quick books from Clementine fans, but it is also confirmed to be canon. Writer and artist behind Skybound X said that games represented Clementine's childhood and coming-of-age story. Now, this comic will take her to the next level and showcase her next journey after her whole journey in the Telltale's The Walking Dead. We'll get into it in just a second. Number two, it has also been confirmed, kinda sorta, that this game will take place immediately after the game's ending. After the panel, Skybound shared 2 previews for the comic. Let's take a look. Let's see what we have here. So in the first one, you can see Clementine with crutches. That already confirms that this is indeed taking Telltale's The Walking Dead as canon into its own comic universe, and then continuing that, not just introducing Clementine as this character from The Walking Dead. They're basically like, if you want to know her backstory, her origin, play the games. This is after her at her peak. However, it is really interesting how the comic is showcasing her in terms of the timeline. So we know in the ending of Take Us Back, they were all happy at this whatever, Clementine being leader, Violet or Lois, depending on whom you sided with, could be along with you, planning with AJ, whatever. Here, however, you can see Clementine returning to Erickson. So something has happened after the ending of Take Us Back and all the way before the events of Skybound X and Clementine's appearance, because if you look at the next one, she's entering, almost seems like revisiting that school, Erickson boarding school. She seems sad. We don't know what has happened prior to this, but we don't see other characters in here at the very least, and for a good reason too. I mean, these are just previews. They're saving that for the actual release. What are you doing? You can see Disco Broccoli, her old bed. Man, so many good memories has been happening. So yeah, that is where we are at with this. Now, before we end, Robert Kirkman himself did hint at more for Clementine after this comic, but that, in my personal opinion, is solely dependent on the popularity and sales for this upcoming Skybound X comic series. You know I'm picking out day one. I already make comic content here on the channel, whether it be Batman or Life is Strange, so I'm not new to the comic industry. I'm a big fan of comic actually. I almost stumbled on that. So you will be at home. I'll be here narrating the entire comic, showcasing everything on it, explaining the story, making theories, all that, so make sure you are subscribed with notifications on. But ladies and gentlemen, that would do it. Do let me know your thoughts and theories about this. How do you still feel? Because I know there are some people out there that are like, you know, sure, I love Clementine, but comic, really? And then there are people like, I'll take it. I don't care. I love Clementine. I'll take it. I don't care. Comic, book, don't care. And I'm one of them. Don't care. I mean, I would prefer a game. I would prefer a show. Her appearance in the show, I would prefer all the other good stuff, but comic, I will take it, ladies and gentlemen. So make sure you buy this comic when it drops so that they know that Clementine's fans are passionate, and so that they consider making her comeback, or at least AJ, in the season 5 of The Walking Dead from Skybound. Possibilities are endless, and it all depends on you guys, the fans of this series. And I would leave you here. Follow me on Twitter for more updates, and Insta as well, at the SmackNPie, and subscribe right now. Help me get to 75k here on this channel, and I'll see you in the next video. I want you all to take care. Abruff.